Bringing people together, a framework for community success. I'm curious because if the dev community have a framework to work together, it's over. And make sure y'all don't invite Papa Musk and all them other tech giants.
Bringing people together, a framework for community success. My name is Elon David Akio Hufana from Base Engine, and in this video, I want to introduce the problem of
This is
how
how you're going to
we're
build your
connected more
own
than ever through
cybersecurity lab at
technology,
home.
yet
And
it's isolating us more than ever because of technology. So the ironic thing is that technology will breed innovation, right? But at the same time, there's disruption. And in this sense, I think that the 2020 experience that a lot of people have experienced with isolation is something that we can resonate with. And there's been a increased sense of loneliness, of social media usage, a reliance on apps for relationships. There is value and utility with it, but it's so new, we still don't even know what we're dealing with yet. And even with the youth in the education system, there's been a gap in competency just in reading and writing alone. And so I think that
Yeah, that got crazy.
the
Like
more
you
that this
you heard a young nigga speak? I mean y'all probably don't know what a young nigga is. For all y'all people who not well versed in I guess community. I don't know how y'all don't know what a young nigga is, but most of y'all live under a rock. A young nigga, YN, young kid who just got no sense, ready to die, go to war for anything. It doesn't matter. You take his candy, he will kill you. That is what young niggas are. So now young niggas today in this world, and that's just the younger generation, younger than us, coming up, but younger than us. They they a little bit behind. I ain't gonna say dumb, but they like a lot behind. Like so behind you would question what did I do wrong type of behind. Cause the generation before me, I'm 98, the worst it got was the 80s epidemic. You know what I mean? Or crack in the 80s, whatever you want to call it. Then after that, we kind of learned from their mistakes. And then after that, we made some mistakes with this generation. You feel me? We probably ain't give a fuck about them as much as we should have. Like our past generation probably ain't equipped us to teach. And we supposed to each one teach one. And now these young niggas is trying to teach each other. And they not the smartest. So,
conversation is talked about, the more that we can find solutions. And one of the opportunities that I believe is really key is unity through events, community building. And the great thing about events is that we create something really powerful when we bring people together and we spark ideas, we talk about challenges, we talk about solutions, and we foster collaboration. In effect, we have the ability to create a movement, to establish culture, and to really create something long lasting with a ripple effect. Why events matter? Well, for me, I've left and attended many events that have inspired me to help spark other people with solutions and ideas in their mind. Professionally, I've been able to host galas, I've been able to host conferences, and for leadership experiences, for professional development, for nonprofit experiences. And there's a concept in the book called Think and Grow Rich. It's called the Mastermind Principle. And essentially, what this concept is about is how the minds of your council essentially are resources for you. The minds of these people can help aid you to.
oh, I read that book too. So he not describing it right. It's like you make your own council. It's not the minds of your council. You don't just have a council up here. My council, Naruto. Go. It could be anyone you want. Naruto, Goku. I had Bernie Mac. I had Marvin Gaye, Bob Marley. I ain't gonna tell you everyone in my council. Kobe Bryant is my sixth one as well. When you make your council, those are people you engulf yourself with, right? They know you, you know them so much so that you can base what's happening in your real life off of how they would react. Case important. If you failed something, let's say you didn't get a job, your council member in your head is Kobe. Kobe would immediately tell you it doesn't matter. Go practice again. All right. Cool. You missed the shot. Go shoot another one. All right. Did you black out? Did you train as hard as you could? You didn't? All right. So that's why you didn't get it. Train as hard as you could. So the responses from your counsel kind of are immutable to what you can do in your life. I don't want to butcher what he's saying, but he's not really giving. Think and Grow Rich is my book. Like I annotated it, read it. I don't know if he's going to give the same type of spew I gave because not a lot of people annotate and read. They just read because, it's a nice book that they could say they read in public. But I want to read and understand what's going on because even some of the chapters, there's a chapter where the girl is little. It's like a slave owner and she's kind of like unsure of how mom is going to get rent, but she didn't understand how to talk. Like, even case important to the young nigga analogy, she didn't understand communication, like regular English. So she went to the slave master, not thinking about, hey, look, I'm going to my slave master. And she just said, my mom need that money, sir. Like, she was stern in her decision. And that's a lesson to show you if you're solid and you're stern and you know what you want, then you're gonna get it. Like there's no way, shape, or form that's not gonna happen. Case in point, again, to refer to that example, is the next generation behind us. These niggas don't give a fuck. These young kids are in every field necessary, but you know what they want? Community. And they're gonna do it with each other. It's either a young doctor, a young football player. They're gonna be smart and erratic, just ready to rumble. And that's just a generation because we never got the chance to talk to them and give them any insight or give them what they wanted in the first place. So they're gonna come take it. That's it.
to reach your goals. And so that's what I see a lot happen with these events. And this is the hidden ROI too, is that there is this ripple effect. Personally and professionally, I've been able to make lifelong friends. I've been able to establish new partnerships with business and find new opportunities. Let's make it a little bit more practical now. How do you actually design a successful event? Well, first, you want to start with the end in mind. What is the vision? What's the purpose? What do you want your attendees to feel or achieve? So, with this, you can start building your plan. Who are the right people you want to collaborate with? The venues, is it going to be online? Is it going to be in person? Do we need sponsors? How are we going to monetize this? These questions we want to become very certain on and find clarity with. From here, you can craft your marketing message, develop your plan, and test it. One thing that is very important.
Honestly, I don't know if community is what we need. Like the community you like insinuating. It's a good idea for a dating app, you know what I mean? But in terms of a framework for community success, there has to be a why, who, what target market. Like that sounds like a grandiose idea with no return, like it has to be a little bit more specific when it comes to just the idea of community. Like, and I get this is a breakdown and the hidden ROI and all of this nice stuff, but this does not make any sense, bro. Because this doesn't differentiate from uh Hinge, Twitter. Oh, that's it. Like these dating apps are confusing me. It doesn't differentiate from Hinge, Tinder, Bumble. Shit, this doesn't even differentiate from Airbnb, which is getting into events, or Eventbrite, Meetup. Like we have a lot of platforms already that's doing exactly what you're saying, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not trying to take nothing from you. It's a great idea, but it has to be innovative. It can't be something that could be done or could be replicated or can be added to an existing company. That's why a lot of apps today don't get downloaded because they could get it from one app, you know? So great content. I love the daily stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, I love the daily stuff. Just reacted. Great stuff, man. I feel like most events have this concept, but for this to really take off, you need to buckle in on the niche. Dating or events, but it can't be too big because that isn't going to attract anyone. It'll confuse people who can get it from their normal source. This community has to have some reason that people gravitate towards. That's just me being honest. I wouldn't be doing reviews if I'm just gonna sit here and watch it. Those who make it to the end, you already know how I get down. Like for real, I'm not here to bash him, but that's not something I see working, and other people are gonna watch it too. So we as community members do gotta do a due diligence at reacting and talking. So great content. I'd love to see where he goes from here, and yeah, see you in the next one.